Ladies and Germans, how you all doing? I am Con Ulrich.
And I'm RangRoo. Hello, hello, hello.
And folks, we promised you more European backpacking out there, and we will deliver today with another Steel Division League game from the Vet Division of Europe. We are on Colleville. At the same time, we're seeing some very familiar faces. Who do we have, Rang?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have ourselves ONeill as the 15th Scots Infantry Division. And on the right-hand side, we have ourselves Herr Robert as 9th Panzer Division. And you're right, I always feels like we see these guys oh so often. The two, probably most, people that we've casted the most.
Yeah, and actually, I was actually talking about the divisions, but you're absolutely right. We see Gal an awful lot. And you know what? I do love his picture, so I overlook it all the time.
Yeah. It's from Stargate, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Not Jack O'Neill. Oh my gosh. No, it is Jack. Yeah, it's Jack. All right, it's Colonel O'Neill. It's the important thing. Yeah. We're getting started, though. 15th Scots, of course, as you know. We have a lot of infantry. Herr Robert, a little more conservative. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Recon plane. I love seeing the A-phase recon plane off the bat. That Dory's such a ballsy move, but, you know, seen as half the battle.
Yes, it is. I wish when I zoomed in on it, it would just follow the stupid airplane, but it does not. Oh. This goes past it to the ground. In any case, a rather standard breakout, I'd say, for the 15th Scots. We aren't going to see the usual Cromwell. I always want to say it. I always get it wrong, too.
Some
AVRE.
You get the Churchill.
Churchill, thank you. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you know.
I always go back and forth. Crap. Yeah. But the mortar half-track, I like this. Not often do we get to see it. And... What the heck? Where's that going? Okay. Alright. But very early breakout Panzer 1C should be able to engage some of the infantry pretty darn nicely. That'll go rather well.
Just a sure that you have to worry about.
Yep, and I believe that worry is going to be coming right quick.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be about Herr Robert, you know, being able to exploit his Panzer runs and twos. It's a pretty good map for him, as it's rather CQC on the flanks, so he could maneuver around and deal with Stuarts and infantry very effectively. And in the middle, he's got the Marder 3 in a lovely position to cover that open field. And this recon plane is just within for Robert, which is perfect, absolutely perfect.
I think you're absolutely right when it comes to the Marder shelling that 6-pounder. I feel like if the 6-pounder dies, that's a huge gap in the Scots lines.
Yeah. Yeah, the Panzer run does go down up north, and yeah, Scots going to be able to have good defense up north. It's just going to be about, I know, is Herr Robert going to try and just push through an area of like a Panzer run, Panzer 2 push, or he's just going to try and play a bit more conservatively, you know, capture ground. There goes the recon plane to a Spitfire bomber, and he's going to be dropping 2 deuces on the Marder 3.
Coward.
Yeah.
But early on, O'Neill is going to take... Maybe... No, never mind. I thought he had a point advantage coming in here, but never mind.
Nope.
And it always is funny to me whenever you watch a Bren carrier come on in and just be shooting up like a Panzer Grenadier squad. You're like, okay, you don't deserve to do that. Like, come on. That's not fair.
But you have a Bren gun, mate. Good luck. You only have 300 shot to it too, which is like pathetic, considering that's like a machine gun.
Yeah, the Panzer Grenadiers have more rifle ammo than you have machine gun ammo.
Yeah. This mortar half track's definitely going to be the pivotal point in the middle here for Herr Robert, is I can just everything that Scotsman bring up. Got the Marder 3, he's going to be bringing it up north, which is a little bit, you know, ballsy. It's not the best area for Marder 3 play. I mean, you got that, like, northern choke point pub. That's a very narrow area to really take advantage of. Like, I'm rather surprised you haven't seen, like a big Panzer 2 push. Or really, any Panzer 2s. You've just been using Panzer Run Cs.
That's something, I'm not going to say that makes perfect sense, but I do understand at least why he's doing it mostly. I feel like you said early on, this map is very CQC, so he's filling it out. He's trying to locate those anti-tank positions early on, and you can see as he's doing that, well, we have the machine gun mortar doing lots of fire. We have the Marder 3, for example, just use most of its HE to take out a 6-pounder. So you have, to put it delicately, You have this attempt to remove all of your enemy's major weapons before you send in the P2s. The light cavalry doesn't go in until you take out the bayonets.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not doing too great down south here for Herr Robert. He's repositioning the Marder 3, but it's something need some recon infantry in front, just to be on the safe side. But Herr Robert, ONeill, I mean, getting that slow plus run, point advantage, and he just has, you know, just his stuff everywhere. Which is, you know, classic Scotch. You just get stuff and you put it bloody everywhere.
Just schmutz all over the place. It's kind of like painting with a little kid.
Yeah, yes. It's like finger painting, but with brain groups and rifle scotch.
And using your forehead.
Eventually you send it. It's like Road to Run. Eventually you send enough like rifle dudes over the top, and eventually run out of ammo.
Yeah, that seems accurate.
Yeah, I always play 15th Scots as like Road to Run, where I just like line up my rifles groups and just run them across the open field and hope for the best. But instead of having Mark Run mail tanks, I got like Churchills, which are pretty much the same thing, really.
Yeah, that seems fairly accurate there. But here come the P2s are starting to come out right now, and yeah, they're setting themselves up to rupture that center. Going to be a bit of a rude awakening as both a Stuart and that Cromwell do come on in, but the Marder 3 is rotating back again. That's a good call.
Yeah, it's back and forth that Marder 3. Very good mobile play, and if he can, knock out the Honey and knock out the Churchill thing, yeah, he can definitely rupture through Panzer 2s, and Panzer 2s are, you know, are really good at just breaking through and rupturing an area. Especially against Scots, because, you know, not much in terms of infantry AT, it's just the vehicles you have to worry about, really.
Well, when that smoke clears, well, there's going to be an awful lot of fighting. Oh, nope, the Stuart's just going to just say no. Yep. So he remembers the Marder 3 is in fact there, and will just refuse to engage. Peagran's coming under fairly intense fire. Spitfire going in after that Mortar 3 yet again. I wonder if we're going to see an earlier anti-air platform.
Yeah, he definitely could use it. I believe he
this is going to be bad. This is going to be very bad.
Yeah.
Spot troops go down, and yep, more smoke coming on down. I think those Peagrans might die, but they will die with their boots on.
The same thing is these P2s are close enough to get to the other side of this orchard and return some fire on the Honey. They are close enough to do the penetration hits. We've got the Mortar half-track going to be getting some suppression in first, or smoke actually, to save the Panzergren. Good call there. They're going to be able to get out of there with just the skin of their teeth.
Now, is that a value save? Do you take it because of the value, or are you just taking it because, yeah, why the hell not?
Saving the Panzergren?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good save, because you don't really get, like, many. I mean, every Panzergren... Because, you know, Panzergrens aren't, like, completely disposable, especially early on for, like, Panzers, so trying to keep them alive is pretty important. Yeah. But I mind, I'm probably just going to go down to the Churchill and MMG carrier.
Well, the mortar's back to HE ammo, which means that the Stuart is probably going to get taken on out as the P2s begin to just start shelling the bejesus out of it.
Yeah, and good thing it's already pretty stunned up. And we've got the Fockerwolf coming in for a strafing run. And the Marder 3, here we go. He's got line of sight. He can see everything, or mostly everything. If he can knock out the Churchill now, he could rupture through middle. Well, yeah, he could definitely rupture through middle now if he deals with that Churchill.
That Willys MB might bring on in that. Nah, yep, there it is. Here's that Tripolston. And he goes down immediately. What the heck hit him? What hit him? I was zooming out. I didn't even see it.
I didn't even really see it either. Just like no way the Panzer 2s killed him out fast.
Well, the Churchill's dead too.
Oh, they just blinked and they all died. I mean, you guys probably catched it who were watching, but me and Khan just blanked out for those few seconds. I apologise.
Well, it looks like the Scots are going to fall back on guys named Lloyd, and their ability to bring in big guns. But wow, I don't even... Yeah. I'm flabbergasted.
I'm the same. But the main thing is Galileo, he has that +1 point advantage, so he has managed to stave off 9th Panzer's early Panzer assault for now, which is definitely beneficial for him.
Putting it mildly, but I think that's probably a nice, polite way of putting it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still got a good amount of ground down south, just, you know, some infantry guys. Doesn't even have to do too much down south to really take advantage of that map control. The Panzer IIs are starting to rupture through a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. And once again, the Mod Half Track has been really on point MVP for this minute. Though he's out of ammo, like you said before, which isn't ideal, and he doesn't have a supply track in A phase, it seems.
Yeah, he's got 10 seconds until B. What does he care?
Yeah.
P1 sees everybody else just kind of holding the line for right now. Now, hey, Robert, let's start chasing the Scots back a bit. Yes, I know they have a Dingo, and they have 2 6-pounders and that Brennan group.
Yeah.
I maintain. Not a lot there, and yep, these ME-109 is going to do just that. Rocket attack, stepping into that dive.
I do love seeing those rocket ME-109. It's always such a good unit, as I have to say, every time we see him, 2-minute reload. Just enough said.
Well, it comes in, and he makes a kill.
Yeah, easy peasy. Those rocket planes are extremely reliable in that regard. You do have a crocodile being brought in, and that's definitely gonna be a big hurdle in the middle, as that has a thick amount of armor. I mean, the Mortar 3 can kill it at closer range, but like, even then it's still a bit tough.
Well, that was gonna be my question. Is it gonna be Croc Rock, or more like Crocodile Tears?
I think it's gonna be a Crocodile Rock, to be honest.
Interesting. Okay.
Unless the croc gets, like, stunned up and then up rush it. But apart from that, that crocodile can just shit yeah and just take punishment.
P2 just flamed out.
Completely surrendered while being surrounded by friends.
That's probably
embarrassing.
The most value trade that Brent Group is ever going to get. Oh,
so
man.
Embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Oh god. I mean, he's gonna be like back in his lines now, so he must be like, oh crap, like maybe I shouldn't have surrendered too easily. Oh god. Maybe
Zip to the eastern, to the Russian front.
Yeah. Maybe we just hide out in the Panzer II that we burned out ourselves. They won't notice.
Yeah. Down south, the Peagrams are beginning to assert their dominance against all of those rifles.
I mean, P-Grand's open field engagement is going to absolutely dominate the rifles. Pretty easy peasy. Easy peasy.
You've made that joke a couple weeks ago. We're done.
God damn it.
Now, that Croc is moving in. Here's my question. Where's that Croc headed? He is headed a little bit to the north. Martyr 3 is redeploying. Actually, still be able to see him quite perfectly. So, as soon as that spot troop sees, I imagine we'll seize the Martyr 3 shift appropriately. Nope, here comes fire and flames. Yes, save the spot troop. There we go, good. Alright, cool. North is quieted down quite a bit.
Yeah, neither side's really wanting to engage in that hedgerow hell, essentially. Huh, okay, he probably sees the AA unit being brought out, so that's probably just a marker for artillery or bombing striker. It's a flak 88, which is a pretty big AA piece to be getting out at this time. And, oh, he's deploying it just to get some shots in that crocodile.
Gonna get another one. Fire again, boys! No, not going to. There we go.
No.
Bouncing. Come on.
I always have seen the animation of the flak 88, like zooming in close.
Oh, with them just like reloading the gun?
Yeah.
Or them moving the gun, because them moving the gun's hysterical.
I know. There's 4 guys moving such a big piece of equipment. I think you need a bit more than 4 guys.
We've been going to the gym, yeah? Yeah, we've been pumping iron. We want to pump you up.
Right, Arnold?
Yeah, well, you know, someone's got to be ushering eventually. Are you talking about them reloading the gun, though? Because I honestly have never really zoomed in for it.
Yeah, I know, it's just like, you know, animation, I find it cool. We got a second crocodile being brought in down south, so ONeill definitely getting heavy tanks out. And against 9th Panzer, good idea. There's no Panthers or Pack 43s to worry about, so 15 AP of the Flak 88s and Tigers is the highest AP value you have to worry about.
MU-109's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those crocodiles are extremely relevant. Like I said, 109, 2-minute reload. We'll probably see it again in 2 minutes. Or 3 minutes.
Let's see, is the Flak 88? He doesn't. I'm not sure he's going for the crocodile. I think he's going for the Spitfire. Nope, he's going for the croc. And the 25-pounder is going for him. It ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
Stugef 8 being brought on in as well. Kind of an uncommon... I'm not situationally, I can understand it, but I kind of don't at the same time. I mean, your 88s are the only thing that's going to really pen that with any kind of reliability, and they're even pinging off constantly as well.
I think it's just bringing it up north just for some infantry fire support, essentially.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's always... I mean, it's very rare to get in Stugef 8 in the 9th Panzer deck. Usually people just like taking regular Panzer IVs, even though it does have 2-star veterancy. Just like a regular Panzer IV is usually like a better deal because it has a turret, and a turret, especially in hetero fighting, is much more important than 1-star veterancy in my book.
But hey, you know, different strokes.
Different strokes for different blokes. I mean, everyone has their preferred play styles.
Sounds fairly accurate. Yep.
Yeah, no, these crocodiles are just being very, very good tanks. Just holding their ground extremely effectively. Marder 3s can't really do too much against them. By the time the Marder 3 can get into range to penetrate, the crocodiles can shoot back, and the crocodiles will win that engagement 9 times out of 10.
That's true, but while the crocodiles are being focused in the center and the south, the Germans are cleaning up the north. And I don't think a Honey Stewart with that small kind of, let's call it, attack group is really going to be enough.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a, I mean, he's got, like, some air squads being bought and just the 5-man with the satchel charge, but he definitely needs a bit more than that Honey, because the Panda Run C, Psycho Fate, and the Panda Grins are all rather deadly threats in such a field.
Now, usually we see the Scotch are the ones who have an awful lot of troops on the pitch. Not the case right now.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's because ONeill spent all the time saving for the crocodiles, and they're rather expensive units. 180 points, that's 4 minutes to save in Raffling total to get both of those crocodiles, so, he spent... It's working rather well for him, because 9th Panzer hasn't been able to move in the middle of down south because the crocodiles pretty much just brick walling them. But at the same time, he's just making great progress up north. Messerschmitt rocket plane counting in. Gets the rocket run, but a little bit dangerous there, the Spitfires.
Yeah, one goes down immediately. Ooh, and that's the one that matters too.
Yeah, there's a bomber run, yeah. And there's really good use of airplanes there by Herr Robert. That definitely evened out the air roll for him.
Is that 25-pounder? No, I thought he was one using AP ammo. Yes,
no,
that's the Honey Stewart.
Yeah.
Ooh, driver wounded. Yeah, do it. Kill him now. Please.
Do it.
Strike him down with all of your hate. And your journey towards the west side of the map will be complete. Well done, sir. Well done. Noble victory, sire. Noble victory.
Yeah, and the Panzer II rushing in, and he could probably kill the 25-pounder if he goes for the home run.
Watch a 25-pounder sit and use AP ammo.
AP, yep.
He's aligning. The stars are aligning. The cavalry charge.
Come on, kill it. Ah!
They killed each other.
Moving. Oh, wow.
They embraced each other in death.
He could save others, but not himself. Or he couldn't save others, he killed others.
But also killed himself?
Yeah. He was, trading a 25-pounder for a, or trading a Luke's for a 25-pounder, definitely worth it.
I see, yeah, brilliant trade.
Yeah, and yeah, we've got a crocodile up north here, so I've never seen this many crocodiles in forever. It's a lot of crocodiles. I mean, they're really good brick rules, but he needs like a little bit more on the field. And the crocodile up north has the danger of being outflanked.
Yes, sir, and that Panzergren will definitely and happily carve into him, given half a chance. MMG carrier coming on in with that Vickers mounted on it, but even more so those Piats. And if we have learned anything in recent games, well, blind squirrels seem to have an awful good ability at finding those acorns.
I know, right? It's just the Piats have been working rather well for our British players for the past few matches.
I continue to believe it's a conspiracy.
Same. Piats should not be that good.
And it's totally an inside job.
It's, yeah.
Now, you mentioned this in a previous cast about the Panzerfausts. Actually, no, we're not really going to get a chance to talk about it because the Piat squad's moving in to take shots on this unsuspecting half-track. If you shoot at him, you're a monster. Yep, you're a monster.
But is he a monster that misses? Yes, he does.
Good, and suddenly the world makes sense again.
And the Messerschmitt rocket plane. As you can see, it just comes in and just wipes something light out off the map.
Well, as does the crocodiles. If the crocodiles come in, they snap up a couple of bites here and there, but all in all, they are a little cold-blooded as they move forward. It's very, very slow for them.
Yeah, I mean, down south you could definitely make something happen with the crocodile. We do have our first tiger being brought in down south, and the tigers can kill the croc. It's rather tough. The penetration chance isn't really in the tigers. Well, it's in the tiger's favor, but it's he has to get a bit closer, and the penetration chance is still rather low considering what a tiger usually shoots at. So often when the Germans actually come up against heavy armor.
Yeah, they're not quite used to that, I guess, are they?
No. I mean, everything's like always like 11 armor most through like regular Shermans. But here you got the Scotch are like, you know, big fat 15 frontal armor crocodiles and Churchill Mark 7s. They can be a rather tough customer, especially for 9th Panzer. It doesn't get Panthers or Pack 43s.
It's unfortunate right now this Panzergren doesn't know the northernmost crocodile is less than a couple hundred meters away.
Oh yeah, he could sneak in and definitely snatch that kill just barely. Down south we got the tiger engaging the croc. Managed to get a shooter wounded, yeah. And the Marder 3 too, so maybe he can like flank around it. He can definitely force it to fall back due to stress, but
Well, this is the fight of the animal kingdom. I don't know who's going to come out on top, folks. Here we go. The Martyr 3 is lining up with the crocodile. Shots going out. Bouncing off its thick skin. He is certainly hanging in there. The champ is taking him on. He's bringing in other people to help kill him. And the croc goes down. That's been quite a croc, folks. But don't worry, we still have more of them fighting up on the north end and the middle side of the map. Alright, so today's Shoutcast was brought to you today by 1920s Boxing.
He's gonna do boxing and I have to do like a bloody football announcer voice soon. God damn, that was pretty good, Khan. I came completely out of the blue, but on the job.
Thank you. You know, I watched Cinderella Man a few months ago, and I thought about the guys who must be doing that, and I was like, good God, they had just fantastic presence. Actually, the second crocodile is getting shot by that P4, and it really is close enough that the pen chance should be still through the roof.
Yeah.
As long as he freaking hits him.
He cannot see pen it. It's just needs the opportunity.
Rocket attack going after the dingo.
Damn.
And there goes the second croc. Oh, he doesn't kill.
Doesn't kill, damn. You failed me, rocket plane. You failed me.
Ah, jeez. Alright, in the meantime, we still have a couple of Focke-Wulfs just kind of trooping up in the air. Just watching that ME-109 go out, and I think that's probably a safe play. Now, Tiger does go down to the 17-pounder.
That's a big loss.
Yes, it is, but you're still getting a little +1 over here on the side of the Germans. So I guess I won't complain too much.
He's holding his ground, and he's still Herr Roberts, you know, contesting up north. His crocodiles trying to do a flanking maneuver on the Stug, but when you only go, you know, 15 kilometers off-road, it takes a while to do a flanking maneuver.
Well, I wonder if... Oh no, and he's turning the wrong way. Oh, this is perfect for him.
Oh.
Turret is going to be a rear shot.
Oh god, the crocodile flank.
Yes, stress him out, my friend. No, he's shooting. He's shooting at the AA gun.
Oh, the stuck noses. Yeah, the gig is up.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Shoot the stupid tank. You had him.
You can't see it.
Oh dear Christ.
He's shooting the Panzer IV. Well, I was not expecting that. And the Marder 3 as well, but the Panzer IV is going to go down.
Probably.
Think. Yeah.
Yep, there he goes.
Yeah. Damn, this crocodile was really just eating everything up here. And
now he's engaging him.
Doug.
Oh
there
dear Christ.
Go.
Alright, there goes Herr Roberts. Oh yes, there we go. When in doubt, drop artillery on it. Engine destroyed, he's dead.
This has been some absolute, like, crocodile. I really love seeing this crocodile play. That's such fun tanks. Because what's better than a 15 armor tank? A 15 armor tank with flamethrower.
Yeah, I imagine we have different thoughts about what is better than that. But, sure, we'll say that. That's fair.
I just like anything with flamethrowers, to be honest. It's such a cool effect in the game, just seeing, like, the flames. So satisfying.
And a new challenger has come into the ring. Right on the center part of the map, we actually have a challenger coming in. Oh. Sorry, that seemed a little incongruous.
I was looking for like a Panzer IV Tiger, but oh, it's literally a challenger.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that was gonna land, but I figured I must well give it a try. But yeah, that flamethrower is still not able to shoot a whole lot. And here's the time I wish that spot troop actually had some legitimate firepower. Ooh, but the rocket from the side. Oh.
Ooh. But yeah, that crocodile, you know, pretty sturdy. He can take hits like that. The Panzer IV here, maybe to get the kill.
No, he's freaking out, dude. He's tweaking.
I think he's waiting for the Mortar 3 Panzer strike to be brought up. But it's a good use of crocodile to regain control up north, or down south in the middle. He's lost a lot of ground to just like a few Panzergrams, so it's not looking too great for him.
Boom!
Bang! Kabloom.
And where is that challenger? Challenger in the center part of the map. He is engaging that northern P4. Oh my god, I didn't think that was only 1,200 meters.
That is tight.
That's a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. I mean, I'm crying on the inside. That was a beautiful shot.
That was a beautiful shot. That was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Smoke's a little bit late, yeah, buddy, unfortunately.
I think he's just trying to save the Pioneer, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that another 88 coming in? No, it's Pack 40. So Pack 40 being brought on in to deal with the Challenger makes sense, because nothing else is going to be able to stand up to firepower of that magnitude.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, Challenger is definitely, you know, proven to be quite a challenge in the middle here. There's nothing really to stop him at the moment. But at the same time, he can't really take advantage of it. There's no infantry in front or anything to really help the Challenger, so he's fighting blind at the moment.
Yep, though he does have a spigot mortar coming on in, so he's firing the Death Star. One squad is slowly dying, which will allow all of those voracious little blue beetles that are the Scotch infantry to come back out. Oh, wait! There's a Panzer Grenadier here. He has a Panzer Shrek. He has a Panzer Shrek. And that Challenger's pointed the wrong way.
If he just smokes...
He's gonna freak him out. He's just freaking him out. Here we go. Yeah, he's trying to freak him out because oh man.
Yeah. Oh god. He should have smoked the Challenger or smoked the Panzer Grenadiers in front a little bit, ran forward and got the Panzerfaust off. That would have been the better call in. But the Avra slowly moving in as he's getting pummeled by the mortar here, and he's not in range to really return fire, unfortunately. God, I really just want to...
But the Avra's not going to really get chance of getting killed here. It's rather low.
Yeah. I just want to see the goddamn trash bin be shot out, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Stargate Fate is flanking around. Oh no, he's going to be able to get shot off.
You say he's going to get you say he gets the shot off. You're talking about weapons jammed.
Oh.
And that might be the last we see of that Avra. And dear Christ, the Germans have a lot of planes out.
Yes.
I'm actually really impressed by that.
I know, he's kept them all alive too, which is vitally important.
Now, the Stug F8 just has to do something simple. You know, kill something. Bofors, in the meantime, though, they're going to try to save that poor 17-pounder. I figure that 1 2-star Focke-Wulf comes back out.
He's going to lose one. Oh, why didn't he try and get... Oh, he's trying to go for the 2-star. He got a little bit greedy, I think, trying to get 2-star instead of the regular.
Well, that's why he's bringing out the Storch, too, because I think the Storch is just going to start shooting at that Spitfire. Because it can.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit greedy trying to get 2-star, so just try to kill the 1-star first and go for the 2-star Focke-Wulf. But
yeah.
The Storch is definitely going to be very important for his air defense. That 1 machine gun is vital. Absolutely vital.
Well, the Stug F8 just sends clap after clap into the back of that AVRE. He's fired now 9 rounds and done one thing.
Yeah. I mean, Scots may have very slow tanks, but, you know, they can take a beating, that's for sure.
Well, like you said, they're Scots. That's only been happening for the last 1,000 years or so. I also apologize to our Scottish population out there who might be watching.
We just keep peaked on them.
Yeah, because no one's telling me to say "whoa" and slow down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But in any case, +2 is happening here. Herr Robert has now broken the 4-digit mark. And that Challenger, I think the Pack 40 says, hey, not in my house.
Nope. Avra goes down to fuel explosion. Yeah.
Well, after...
the Stug got a side shot.
19 rounds of ammunition fired into it. Makes sense. Actually, sorry, technically 13, but it feels like forever.
It definitely feels like forever. Got another Churchill 15 armor tank being brought in, but at this point, Herr Robert just has all the stuff all over the place, and yeah, he's just going to be taking it.
Yep. The Stoke fires 1 shot, takes out the Bofors. Is he shooting? No, he's going down for the other Bofors. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe we're going to see a tap out here in just a second. Gallant effort by Gal ONeill, but Herr Robert will not be denied. Picking up that victory with 1,110 points to what? 40 or 420? 419? 492.
492, and the kills would be like extraordinary. It's like 1,200 different share. And,
yeah, well, look from minute 8 to minute 10, almost 10 and a half, nothing but blue.
Yeah. That's a lot of stuff. It's like rather big stuff. Churchill Mark 5, the Honeys. And now after that, it's just like a lot of blue stuff goes down. And, I mean, there's one part from like 24 to 25 where you got like a few tanks and whatnot. But, I mean, the Churchills held the ground around the Crocodiles, but you didn't really like manage to push after holding said ground. So,
yeah.
Didn't really work for him in that regard, unfortunately. And really, this Herr Robert played that really bloody well with his 9th Panzer. He was all over the place. He got air supremacy, which is vitally important, and just, you know, just kept on the pressure against Gal ONeill.
Well, let's also sing out praises to the Martyr 3 play. I mean, let's be fair. That was a spectacular set of anti-tank positionings.
Yeah.
I think Hoffman, yeah, if you look at the losses, Hoffman, I think, is the guy who died right by the end. And he only went down because he got just, the Spitfire bombed Hoffman.
Hoffman. Yeah.
Only reason he went down is he got bombed. And he was almost out of ammunition. I mean, like, you cannot give away Martyr 3 super easily, and Herr Robert did not do that, and I think that definitely contributed a heck of a lot to his victory.
Yeah, like for pretty much any, like, what makes a 9th Panzer player, like, good from great is how they use their Martyr 3s. I mean, the Panzer 2s are very important, but being able to micro his Martyr 3s effectively to take advantage of their longer range compared to allied tanks in A-phase and just getting him in the right spots is all very important. And Herr Robert used those Martyr 3s fantastically, and he redeployed them. I love seeing people redeploy units onto different flanks, as, you know, people get too tunnel vision sometimes and just never really think about, hey, I could redeploy stuff behind my lines. It's like sometimes better than actually buying a new unit.
Yep, that's 100% accurate, and I could not say it better myself, so I won't even try.
Alright.
But all right, that's definitely going to bring us, I think, to the close of our coverage of the season this week. As always, there's more coming up soon, and yeah. Well, I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm RangRoo. Take it easy.